be the victor.
Here we go.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. Bogdanovich against Rivers. Capella dishes to Collins. Off target with his three. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. And the basket by Gordon.
An extremely well-conditioned athlete, Gordon is an effective option on fast breaks.
And here's Young. Porter with the steal. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Jokic is running. And Jokic throws it down.
I mean, wonderful court vision. Sometimes Rivers gets locked in to finding his own shot. This time, finds the open man.
Now, here is Young. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's the Hawks with the ball. Taken away. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Campazzo. Banked in off the glass.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
You know what? We see this time and time again. Turnovers lead to a break, and then points at the other end.
Now, here is Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Young with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. Collins, good.
No matter where he is on the floor, Collins seems to invite contact.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Now, here is Young, following the miss by Michael Porter. Young passes to Capella. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
And a great display of physicality from Capella. He's not one to shy away from contact.
Denver making a switch here. Morris is checked in, and then for Atlanta. Gallinari, he's checked in for Hunter. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. Now, here is Morris. Porter in the corner. Over Gallinari. Porter, no luck. Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Porter's running, and then Gordon with the dunk.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Here's Huerter. He's guarded by Rivers. Jokic with the steal. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Well, not only can Jokic get some steals, but he's such a great passer. He gets the break going with the quick outlet.
Now here's Williams to the left wing. Collins kicks to Williams. To the paint. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. They get the rebound. Back to Rivers, inside. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Tony Snell's checked in for the Hawks. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They trail by 1. Pass to Capella. Here's Snell, guarded by Green. Here's Capella. Rebound by the Nuggets. Left side, Gordon. Green finds Howard. Back to Green. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Pass to Jokic. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Jokic has got his second basket of the game.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Williams looking over the floor. And the dunk by Capella.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
Howard against Williams. Now here's Howard. He's guarded closely. Morris into the lane. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
A trickier cover than he gets credit for. Jermichael Green catches the defender out of position.
And both free throws good for Green. Here's Williams. Out left to the wing. Herter passes to Gallinari. And that one no good to start him off on the night. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
We've got Green. He's out there with Paul Millsap. And it's Howard in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Shot clock at 3. And it's blocked. And he's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Young pass to Okongwu. The kick out to Young. Okongwu with it. Millsap on him. Young with the ball. And another shot. The 3. He can't get that one. And it's Denver the other way. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Back to Gordon. Atlanta with the rebound. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Hunter. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Hunter's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Hawks.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
A putback. The kick out to Young. Hands it from downtown. Young's got the lead up to 2 now for Atlanta.
Let me tell you, off the catch, Trae Young transfers the ball into his shot pocket as quickly as anyone.
To the left side wing. Howard finds Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Passes like this demonstrate Snell's team-first approach. He's all about getting it to the open guys.
Now here's Gordon. He's covered closely. Good on the shot.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich again missing. Here's Gordon. Kept alive. And Green is right there. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
1:32 left in the first half. Young inside. Millsap covering. Shots good from Young. Young's got 7.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
Right side, Gordon kicks it to Howard. Green breaking loose, keeps it alive, and it's Millsap with the extra effort. Millsap's got his first 2 points of the night.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Now, here is Young. He's got 7.
Even though he's an elite scoring talent, Young finds ways to involve his teammates.
Bogdanovich against Howard. On the wing, Gordon. 34 seconds left in the first half. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Green. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You've got to love the journey JaMychal Green has taken to get into the league, really clawing his way into this team's rotation thanks to his tremendous work ethic.
Both teams will make substitutions. Outside Collins. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Lob pass to Capella. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. A nice shot by Rivers.
Once you get Austin out in space, his quickness and fluidity really shines.
Williams for 3. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a pretty close game from the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above. And that'll...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Clint Capella really making a difference here.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Not someone they usually rely on to do this, but you need role guys to step up once in a while and help you out.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the center.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Kicks it out to Collins. Capella, the pass to Collins. Now, here's Hunter. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Jokic grabs the miss. Now here's Rivers. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Teams have dynasties, the 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there, Greg?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. And that one is good. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
Now Young. He has 7. Here's Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Campazzo lays it up off the glass. He's got 6. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
To the middle, Jokic with the steal. And now here's Rivers, the fast break opportunity. And finished off by Porter.
He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
Hung outside. To the paint. Here's Capella. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Porter. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
And the athleticism and size of Porter creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
So both teams making some changes here. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
And it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got 17 now.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Rivers against Gallinari. Rivers dishes to Porter. There's the pass to Jokic. That shot off. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Gallinari. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Porter. He can't hit that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Here's Herter. Capella, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got 19 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Morris, and Jokic wide open. He shoots, misses the 3. The Hawks leading. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Capella, high post. Passes to Gallinari. Millsap against Collins. Out to Gallinari. From outside the arc. Porter pulls it in. Morris passes to Jokic. Shoots over Capella. Misses there.
And really, this is the role of Capella. To come out, play.
Clint Capella has been leading the charge for the Atlanta Hawks. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Back to the action after this word. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. They've got Nikola Jokic. Porter is out there with Green. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Howard in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Capella with the bucket.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Hawks making a change here. Young's checked in. Outside Collins. Feeds it to Capella. The shake. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Porter, here we go. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Trae Young.
And how about the strength from the big fella? Porter is used to having to power through contact.
And the Hawks making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Free throw good. Porter. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Young passes to Herter. Inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Jokic.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
Hunter's checked in for Kevin Huerter. The Nuggets trail. Now the dish to Porter. And contact. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Gallinari. Collins comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And Tony Snell subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Evan, we'll see if they can make that adjustment.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Nuggets. And that one falls for Okongwu.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
Atlanta leading by 4. Hawks passing it around. Young from outside. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Young drives in. Okongwu. He kicks it to Snell. Dishes to Young. Down low, Porter with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Jokic. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Young passes to Collins. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 4.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Pass to Jokic. Campazzo. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
And Young kicks to Okongwu. The kick out to Young. Drains it from beyond the arc. Young's got the lead up to 5 now for Atlanta.
Easy to see why they get it to Young here. Not afraid to take the big shots.
McGee, the pass to Jokic. Good. Jokic has got 4 this quarter. Huge.
Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
And here's Young. Pass to Snell. Back to Young. Latrey. Another miss by Young. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They trail by 3.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the Hawks. Bogdanovich comes in for Tony Snell. At the elbow, Jokic. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
Denver making a switch here. Morris is checked in. Young drives in. Here's Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Capella trying to free himself up. And it's off the back rim. No good. Here's Gordon. Count!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Collins against Gordon. Lob pass to Capella. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Morris. Left side, Porter. To tie it up. Bullseye! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Just refusing to back down when the spotlight's brightest. Porter outstanding at taking over here in the clutch.
Good from beyond the arc. What a shot. But they may take a second to look at. Boy, that was close. And yes, the officials want to review the shot. They initially thought he didn't get it off in time. It was awfully tough to tell. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. So Atlanta will get the first possession. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. And so in the game for the Hawks, Gallinari is out there with Hunter. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Hunter no good. Nuggets trail and pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Gordon. Count that one.
Boy, they needed that one, and Gordon delivers. His productive habits really paying off there.
Here's Young. To the inside. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? On the wing, Morris. Gallinari with the steal. And the pass to Young. Out to Gallinari. Bogdanovich passes to Gallinari. And Young, here we go. And it's Capella missing.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Gallinari against Gordon. Here's Young. Up and in on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Incredible. Often the smallest guy on the floor, Young consistently comes up with the biggest plays.
Porter looking it over. Rivers dishes to Porter. Back to Rivers. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so it's Atlanta with it. Gallinari finds Young. From deep three-point range, knocks down the 3.
He's calm, he's confident. Young has that it factor.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Here's Jokic. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
calm and collected in the game's biggest moments. You can rely on Jokic when you need a basket.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Kicks to Capella. Passes it to Young. 6 to shoot. Back to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. No good on the 3. Denver calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 7 seconds left in overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Jokic. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. We are nearly...
Kevin, thank you.
Indeed. Something special, David. Thanks. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the center position. And for Dallas, Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic out there with Hardaway. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 spot. Now here's Porzingis. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Porzingis has got the first basket of the game for Dallas. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5, because listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
And Young, here we go. Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
Doncic against Young. Doncic outside. And Doncic throws it down.
I'll tell you this, Luka Doncic will never turn down an opportunity to finish at the rim. He's elite and loves those opportunities.
Now, here is Young. Lob pass to Capella. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Over in the quarter, Porzingis. The rebound by Young.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively. Hard to close off the lane.
Doncic looking it over. Six on the shot clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Doncic was part of a draft day trade that so far seems to have worked out pretty well for both teams.
That's exactly right. Doncic, Greg, was selected by Atlanta with the 3rd pick. He was then quickly shipped to Dallas for the 5th overall pick, which turned into Trae Young, plus a future pick. Neither of these young men wasted any time putting their stamp on the NBA. I do think their futures will always be discussed in connection with the other.
Now, here is Gallinari. Pass to Capella. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Great initiative from Capella there. Seeing an opportunity to score and getting the D to act.
Mavericks making a switch here. Ellie's checked in. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Snell's checked in. Brunson against Williams. Now the pass to Melly. Back to Brunson. On the wing, Doncic. Porzingis kicks to Brunson. Back to Porzingis. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Doncic finds Porzingis. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Hawks leading. 1:44 left to play in the first quarter. It's Williams with the drive. Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis so fast off the floor when he challenges a shot. Helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Herter. Following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Herter passes to Gallinari. Back to Herter. The Hawks working the ball around. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. No good from outside. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Richardson right side. So they take the lead.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
So it's the Hawks now, trailing by 2. Capella, the pass to Herter. Three-pointer, Snell. The Mavericks pull it in.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Snell dishes to Capella. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Richardson. The Hawks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Willie Cauley-Stein comes in for Porzingis, and it's Powell in for Nicolo Melli. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Okongwu's checked in for Tony Snell. From deep, Williams. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Now Powell. Back to Doncic. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 5. And we'll get going. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. They've got Hunter. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari. And it's Young, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 2 spot. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was
goodness.
championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No
and,
kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Ouch! That was worth the price of admission. One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Young against Richardson. On the wing, Hardaway. Off target from 3-point range. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Finney-Smith. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Atlanta with the ball. And Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position, not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
Tony Snell's checked in for Atlanta. And it's Cauley-Stein, that time on the assist by Richardson. Richardson's got 3 assists tonight. Bogdanovich passes to Young. In the corner, Snell with it. And the turnover again by Atlanta. Porzingis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. The Mavericks leading. And here's Richardson. On the wing, Hardaway. Baseline J on the way. It's been a little while since they've been in the lead.
And that's why this is such an important possession for them.
And Young kicks to Hunter. Bogdanovich inside. Guarded by Porzingis. And too long on the shot. Hardaway from outside. Collins grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it goes down 2 points.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Richardson against Young. Richardson, good. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And Young, here we go. And finished off by Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Young against Richardson. Outside, Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. Back to Richardson. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Well, this speaks to the feel that Kristaps Porzingis has for the game of basketball. If you're open, he'll find you.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here is Dallas. 1:06 left in the first half of basketball. And the foul called on Porzingis. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Dallas. Melly is checked in for Maxi Kleber. Reddick comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Josh Richardson. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Collins. Gallinari comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogan Bogdanovic. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Doncic against Williams. The 3. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got the lead up to 5 now for the man.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
Here's Williams. And Williams throws it down.
Boy, the dribble drive by Lou Williams, such a special aspect to what he does.
Passes it to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Now Porzingis. Capella covering. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Snell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Gallinari passes to Williams. Here's Capella. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very... Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, the first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. At the end of one, they were able to end up. And
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
We've got Doncic. He's out there with J.J. Redick. Porzingis is out there with Burke. And it's Melly in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Doncic with it. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Bogdanovic. Here's Young, and there's the lay-in. Young's got 5 points so far.
You know, you see Young's eyes light up when the break is on. Solid at scoring in transition.
Out left to the wing. Back to Doncic. Right side, Porzingis. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Atlanta. Collins has got 5 rebounds tonight. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Young. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And now it's a 3-point Hawks lead.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Out to Doncic. Back to Porzingis. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. That sends John Collins to the free throw line. That's on J.J. Redick. A different look for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Melly. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Burke, and Josh Richardson subbed in for J.J. Redick. Then for the Hawks, Alinari comes in for Hutter, and Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. They get it back. Porzingis kicks to Kleber. Sinks the triple. Kleber's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Collins dishes to Capella. Porzingis with the block. Doncic left side. Count it. Good. Now just a 1-point Hawks lead.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
And Young kicks to Capella. Outside Collins. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Collins has got 10.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Young against Doncic. Here's Porzingis, and it's Dallas with another.
Well, he is so comfortable with his superstar status in the league. Porzingis excellent on the catch and shoot.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Young finds Capella. The kick out to Young. Another three for Atlanta.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Mavericks trail by 5. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 11. Down low. And now, here comes Young, leading the break. That's another one for him, his 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Stolen by Collins. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Young with the ball and finished off by Collins.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Doncic against Young. Here's Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Atlanta leading by 7. Over to the wing. Now Young. He's got 12. And that one, good.
And the thing about Young's jumper, it's almost intimidating. And that unlocks so many other options for him.
Inside, here's Porzingis. And he can't bank that one in. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for Atlanta, Tony Snell is out there with Hunter. Then it's Young, then it's Collins, and it's Williams at the 1. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Trae Young. And it's Williams with the ball for Atlanta. To the wing on the left. And here's Collins from outside. But they get it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Brunson against Williams. Outside, Redick. And Cauley Stein has it in the corner. Clock at 6. Here's Marjanovic. No good off the back of the rim.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Outside, Bogdanovic. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Redick way outside. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. Williams passes to Collins. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Mavericks trail by 7. Hardaway kicks to Marjanovic. The 8-footer. And the shot goes in. Marjanovic has got 4 points this quarter. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Collins. To the paint. Outside, Bogdanovic. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Brunson.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And this is a critical possession, not one they can afford to come up empty on.
And here's Bogdanovic. The kick out to Williams. Here's Capella out to the right wing. Hunter, no one around him. Atlanta again missing. The Mavericks trailing. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Williams looking around. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Zinkas, he's checked in for Cauley Stein. Maxi Kleber comes in for Marjanovic. Josh Richardson's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Doncic is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Herter passes to Okongwu. Back to Herter. 5 on the clock. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Okongwu slams it in.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Young against Doncic. Porzingis high post. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Wow, Porzingis, no hesitation in the balance of the game. He delivers.
Young against Doncic. Young finds in. Gallinari kicks to Snell. Young inside. He's against Porzingis.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Young against Doncic. Pass Pass to Porzingis. Here's Hardaway. Misses off the left iron.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Doncic against Young. Doncic outside. Right side Porzingis. It's stolen. Doncic against Young. Here's Herter. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
And Okongwu slams it in.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to Herter. To the middle. Here's Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And it's a 12-point Atlanta lead.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it. in the locker room. Each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. And we've got...
Hey, Kevin, the Maverick...
It might indeed, David. Well said. Thank you for that report. Missing some depth tonight, but the starting lineup is intact for this team. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Jokic is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's Austin Rivers. Then it's Porter. And for the Mavericks, Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Hardaway is out there with Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 spot. The shot by Kleba, wide open. And the 3 off target.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Porzingis with the ball, now guarded by Porter. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Doncic. That one misses. And Denver the other way now.
And I remember when Doncic was first asked, who is your favorite player? And boy, he did not hesitate. LeBron James.
Hey, Greg, for guys of his generation, that would be the answer for 80 to 90% of them, and with good reason. How about these quotes from Doncic? He said, if I dunk on LeBron, I can retire. But I like this one a little better. He said, LeBron can play in a lot of different positions. I can too. But for me to be like LeBron, I have to work much harder. That's a guy who knows his stuff.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
You look at Porzingis, guys, and I like his versatility, especially on the defensive end where he can guard multiple positions.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Right side, Porzingis. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And it falls over the rim and in.
Well, you know, it's clear that Doncic is very self-confident, knows he has what it takes to knock these shots down.
Jokic on top. Jokic draws the double. Campazzo. No good on the triple. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Passes it to Doncic. On the wing, Hardaway. Left side, Porzingis.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Wide open. Couldn't capitalize. Not a fast start for the Mavericks. It's a 3-point game. Finney-Smith can't get it to go. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. The pass to Hardaway. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Porzingis passes to Doncic. They grab their own miss.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Porter. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. 1:25 left to play here in the first. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Doncic with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. A different look for Dallas. Josh Richardson's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Reddick comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. Here's Porzingis. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Porzingis doing a nice job using that length to clean up the glass nicely.
And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Morris passes to Jokic. A shot. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And here is Kleba. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Porzingis can't hit.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
The Nuggets leading by 3. Howard finds Jokic from deep. It's hauled in by Richardson. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game. The first one falls.
You know, at this point of his career, Richardson knows his role, understands it, embraces it. He's a 3-and-D guy who gives you great effort at both ends of the court. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Jokic passes to Millsap. Porzingis with the block.
You know, when Porzingis combines quickness with his reach, getting off the floor like that, he can block just about any shot.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Denver on top, leading by just 1. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Dallas, they've got Dwight Powell, Jalen Brunson out there with Richardson. Then there's Doncic, and it's Melli in at the power forward position. And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul. Denver in the lead. It's Millsap with the drive.
You know, Millsap has tremendous speed for a guy of his size, and he's able to force the issue and get to the basket.
The Nuggets shooting their second and third free throws tonight. He hits the second from the line. Now Brunson still looking for his first bucket in this one. It's Richardson on the wing. Powell inside. Millsap covering. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Denver shooting just 31% in the game. Howard kicks to Porter. A three-pointer is right on target. Porter's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nuggets.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down, because after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
Pass to Powell. Out to Doncic. Clock at 6. Over Porter. Almost, but it rolls out. Denver leading by 5. And he gets it to go. Porter's got 5 points now this quarter.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
Porter against Doncic. Powell trying to free himself up, and Doncic gets it to go.
Well, you look at Doncic, so confident, even from this area. He knows he can make it happen.
To the inside. Pass to Howard. Millsap at the elbow. Howard with it. Millsap passes to Howard. Yep, it counts. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
I think his unselfish attitude is really a big part of what makes Millsap a leader on the court, and the ability to make some dynamic passes doesn't hurt either.
And they double up Doncic. Inside, here's Powell. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Worked that one inside nicely.
Here's Morris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Howard kicks to Porter. Morris outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Passes to Brunson. Wants to get it to Doncic, and does. Back to Brunson. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc. Denver grabs the miss.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Mavericks trail by 5. And here's Doncic from the arc. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter. Outside Porter. 1:27 left in the first half of the game. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Porzingis is coming in for Nicolo Melli. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Luka Doncic. Hardaway is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. It's stolen by Green. One-on-one fast break. Campazzo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Richardson.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Richardson outside. He feeds it to Cauley-Stein. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Cauley-Stein, so explosive around the rim. Hard to defend without fouling.
The Mavericks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Campazzo, Richardson covering. Jokic against Richardson. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 5.
You know, if you get open, you can bet that Jokic is going to find you. His floor awareness is off the charts.
Richardson the pass to Porzingis. He gets that one. Porzingis has got his second bucket.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Back to Gordon. No good from outside.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nuggets lead by 3. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the first quarter was all about Nikola Jokic. He had 9 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist. And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, we've got Gordon. He's out there with Porter. Austin Rivers is out there with Jokic. And the dunk by Doncic.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Kicks it out to Gordon. To the paint. On the wing, Porter. Kleba defending.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Hardaway with a wide open look. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
And drafted with the 41st pick back in 2014. How about this, Jokic, the definition of a sleeper pick. He was actually asleep when the Nuggets drafted him.
The story goes on that his brother called him up trying to congratulate him, and Nico hung up in his face. How about that? Didn't hear the news until the next morning. He certainly has a different way of going about things, but there's no denying he's got a lot of game, and it's fun to watch.
6 on the shot clock. Doncic, no good. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. 3-point lead.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Out to Hardaway. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Gordon against Doncic. And the shot is long. The Nuggets leading by 3. The putback, it's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now, here's Doncic. Left side, Porzingis. And it's sent back by Jokic.
You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. I mean, he puts himself in position to make an impact on the game.
On the wing, Porter. Second shot opportunity. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. In the corner, it's Kleba. And here's Doncic from the arc. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Doncic right side. Greggy, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you know, you could hold teams in the 80s.
Oh, what a finish!
Good. And you know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game, always looking to bring the thunder.
1:32 left in the third quarter. And the pass to Hardaway. He kicks it to Doncic. Pass to Kleba. Lets it go from deep. Tries again. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Finney-Smith.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Gordon finds Jokic. Back to Gordon. It's intercepted. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Hardaway for 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. For Denver, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. The kick out to Porter. 44 seconds left to play here in the third. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, it was a bumpy start to his career for Michael Porter. I mean, this guy had his entire rookie season taken away because of back surgery and had a big mountain to climb just to get back out on the court. But, you know, to his credit, he made the climb.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Outside, Redick. 30 seconds left to play in the third. Hits the three-point bomb.
Great setup right there. Calling for the pick and roll. Redick getting the separation he wanted to keep it and convert.
Pass to Howard. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Mavericks with possession here. They trail by 1. Outside, Redick. For the lead. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Denver on top, leading by a point. And we'll get going after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Richardson. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Doncic. And it's Melli in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Doncic looking it over. Left side, Porzingis to take the lead. Doesn't go for him. And Denver the other way now. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. Misses the jumper, and they can't get anything on the break. The Mavericks trail it. Left side, Porzingis looking to get back on track here. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Man, I like how close Porzingis gets to the rim. I mean, he knows when he's this deep, the defense really has no chance to keep him from dunking.
Outside, Porter. And here's Millsap from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Richardson. And the call on the shot. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And then for Denver, Bol, he's checked in for Millsap. JaVale McGee comes in for Green. And it's Aaron Gordon in for Michael Porter. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Bol, the pass to Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McGee. But he recovers it. He dishes it to Bol. Gordon kicks to Morris. Goes back up. The drive by Gordon. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And Gordon, with that strength and athleticism, made a tough shot look easy despite the contact.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Here's Brunson. It's Richardson on the wing. And here's Doncic from the arc. And Bol pulls it down. The Nuggets trail. Gordon, the pass to McGee. Finished off the break.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And here's Brunson. Porzingis high post. Here's Doncic. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Doncic. Porzingis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Knowing his team needs a hoop, Porzingis says, I'll get it done.
Denver calls timeout. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kristaps Porzingis.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just torn them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Marjanovic checked in for Maxi Kleba. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Jalen Brunson. And it's Burke in for Josh Richardson. Doncic outside. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. Down low, here's Marjanovic, and it's blocked.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Here's Doncic. And that one's good. Marjanovic. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Campazzo, guarded by Doncic. Gordon. And foul on the... And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And that one's good, Marjanovic.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Now, Jokic. Nice D from Porzingis. Here's Dallas. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Hardaway kicks to Porzingis. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Hardaway from outside.
And it's all about the three right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a three.
Off on that one. So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those...
makes.
Sure is. Thanks, D.A. Both teams tonight dealing with some injury. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And this is where you see the depth of your team put to the test. Neither squad at full strength in this one, so I expect to see adjustments in various matchups as the first half starts to shape up.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Jokic is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's Rivers. Then it's Porter. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. Outside, Porter. Kicks it to Rivers. Jokic trying to free himself up. Rivers can't get it to go.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Young against Gordon. Stolen by Rivers. The drive by Gordon. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
I mean, wonderful court vision. Sometimes Rivers gets locked in to finding his own shot. This time, finds the open man.
Now, here is Young. To the inside, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Now, here's Porter. He's tightly guarded. Count the basket.
And out of the pick and roll, Porter showing great coordination, fluidity, and versatility.
And here's Young. To the paint. And the dunk by Capella.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Rivers. Young with the steal. One-on-one here. The Hawks working the ball around. And it's all evened up.
And we're already seeing a little rhythm out of this offense. They've hit 3 out of 4 so far.
Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Campazzo defended by Young. Back to Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Shoots over Capella. Jokic, no good. Atlanta with the ball. Now, here is Young. Right side, Collins. Young trying to break free. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific play.
3 terrific kids. You're right.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And finished off by Collins.
Beautiful catch and flush by Collins, a high flyer who attacks the rim with purpose.
Bogdanovich finds Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Pass to Rivers. Feeds to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Inside, the kick out to Young. Lob pass to Capella. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
And a wide open look for Porter. And it's off from three-point range. Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 17-4 run. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Young drives in. Jokic with the steal. Got a piece of it. Moving it up. Porter kicks to Gordon. There's the pass to Jokic. Back to Gordon. Outside Porter. Denver gets it back. Here's Jokic. On the wing, Porter. Here's Gordon. And so it's Atlanta. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court right now for the Hawks, we've got Williams. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Herter in at the 2 spot. Here's Herter. Millsap covering. It's stolen by Morris. Here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. They swipe it. He lobs it up. It's stolen by Green. And it's Gordon penetrating. Rebound, Atlanta.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
The shot by Okongwu, no good. And there's the feed to Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table. Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go. And I can't say I blame him. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Williams against Howard. He kicks it to Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Millsap. Rebound collected by Snell. And with the dunk contest and Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
Gordon finds Millsap. Lays it up and banks it in. Millsap's got his first points in this one.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Hawks leading by 5. Left side Williams. He dishes it to Snell. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Snell. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Tony Snell. And Trae Young subbed in for Williams. Jokic inside. Capella's there. Jokic with it. Porter. Pass to Rivers. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And Jokic gets it to go.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
The Hawks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Gallinari on the wing. Young drives in, and it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time.
It's good. And now just a 1-point Hawks lead.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Young drives in. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And even though they're down, I like the way they're pounding the ball inside. It's leading to a lot of points in the paint.
For the Hawks, DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Gallinari. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Herter. Pass to Jokic. Porter looking it over. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's Jokic. No good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. To the middle. Now the pass to Hunter. 36 seconds left now here in the second. The dish now to Collins. The shot misses. Great D that time from Green. And even 3-on-3 break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A trickier cover than he gets credit for. Jermichael Green catches the defender out of position.
Free throw good, Green. Both free throws good from Green. Here's Young. He's got 8. Pass to Hunter. Capella inside. Jokic defending. Young left side. Capella kicks to Young. From deep three-point range. The shot missing. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to after 2 quarters. It's Atlanta out in front. They've got a 2-point lead. That's all for now.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
So on the floor for Denver, they've got Porter. Gordon out there with Jokic. Then there's Austin Rivers. Rivers passes to Gordon. To the paint. Here's Jokic.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Young left side. He feeds it to Capella. Jokic with the steal. Here's Rivers. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Rivers has got his first basket of the night.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Collins dishes to Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 10 points. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
they're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities, and those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And finished off by Collins.
John Collins is one of those guys. When he leaves the floor, he just keeps going up.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Hunter. Tony Snell comes in for Bogan Bogdanovic. And it's Williams in for Young. The Nuggets also changing it up. Bol comes in for Austin Rivers. And JaVale McGee's subbed in for Gordon. Porter passes to McGee. The kick out to Porter. Can they get it? And contact, and here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Collins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
He was considered to be just a piece of the puzzle when he was drafted. John Collins now a cornerstone for this franchise.
He hits both from the stripe.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Left side, Porter. Down low. McGee inside. Dishes it to Bol. Puts it up. That one a little long.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Passes it to Snell. Feeds it to Okongwu. Back to Snell. Hawks passing it around. Lob pass to Capella. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Porter, here we go. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Just using those long strides to just kind of knife through the teeth of the defense. Porter daring them to hit him on that one.
And the Hawks with possession here. It's a 5-point game. Okongwu kicks to Williams. Collins against Jokic. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. McGee, the pass to Jokic. Back to McGee. Knocked loose. Jokic on top. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Snell, the pass to Williams. Lays it up and banks it in. Williams has got his first bucket of the night.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Jokic.
And this is where Jokic is most comfortable. The closer he is to the rim, the more effective he becomes.
Williams dishes to Collins. Second chance shot, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Young and Herter make up the back. Bogdanovich out there with Gallinari, and it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Atlanta leading by 5. Now Young, pass to Herter. And there's the pass to Capella. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Paul Millsap picks one up.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Nuggets trail by 7. Howard kicks to Morris. No good with the triple. The Hawks shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. Young passes to Capella. And Young, here we go. And it's Capella missing.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Here's Green. Atlanta with the rebound. Young dishes to Capella. Fires from deep. Young's shot is off. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They trail by 7. And the wide open shot from Morris. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. Young against Howard. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Atlanta. Rivers, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Young from deep three-point range. The Hawks again can't hit. The Nuggets trail by 7. Inside. Millsap passes to Gordon. And the shot goes in.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses. Protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Hunter no good. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Rivers, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Austin Rivers, the son of a famed player and basketball coach Doc, making an impact in this league with his overall play.
Denver making a switch here. Porter's checked in.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
He's off on the first. Jokic has checked in for the Nuggets. That one misses.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Morris against Young. Hunter, no one around him. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Porter. To the inside. It's stolen by Capella. Herter passes to Gallinari. And here's Young from the arc. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
We saw that coming all the way. Trae Young just doing what he does best.
Passes it to Morris. Back to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And Gallinari kicks to Young. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Porter outside. A rebound by Young. The Hawks leading by 10. Kicks to Gallinari. Lets the three fly. They get it again. Yes, that goes in. Cabela's got 4 points in the quarter.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Atlanta.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Trae Young.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Rivers can't get it to go. Here's Atlanta now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Young outside. Cabela kicks to Young. It's Young on the wing, 4 on the shot clock. Hawks passing it around. And he jams it with authority.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true...
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. And before we...
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. And one injury for them. They're still pretty close to full strength, though.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome. But it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Hardaway is out there with Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle.
And last year, Dallas gave Porzingis the contract he was looking for to the tune of $158 million.
And Greg, credit the Dallas organization for believing in Kristaps Porzingis' talent, and now credit Porzingis because you have to share shot attempts and usage with Luka Doncic. What has he done? He's concentrated on better rebounding, better rim protecting. This guy is all in on winning, and what a combination these two guys can be. Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Now, here is Young. Lob pass to Capella. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
Outside Hardaway. Dallas moving it around. Kleba finds Porzingis, and there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Porzingis. Here's Doncic. And another basket for Dallas.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. Hunter dishes to Capella. No good. Shot missing. And stolen by Hunter. Goes up on the block. And Capella with the basket on the assist by Hunter.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
The 3 for Doncic. And that one is off. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
The play in transition from Collins is impressive. He gets down the court with such speed and then finishes it so strong.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 6. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a court general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. Atlanta making some changes. Gallinari, he's checked in for Hunter. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Brunson after Clint Capella's bucket. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. And Porzingis, here we go. Good on the bucket. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, I think you can see the strength that Porzingis has been developing over the early part of his career. That progress is showing up on a nightly basis.
Here's Huerter. Banked in off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And here are the Mavericks now, following the bucket by the Hawks. Passes to Porzingis. Here's Doncic. He's guarded by Williams. And it's Doncic missing.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Williams kicks to Gallinari. Down low, Porzingis with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. And it's good for 2. Doncic has got 8 points.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Back to Collins. Stolen by Brunson. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Hardaway. Rebounded by the Hawks. Ball stolen. Here's Doncic. That shot missing. The Hawks shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. The first free throw is good, so it's both teams making substitutions here. And he makes both free throws.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Tie game in Atlanta. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Dallas. They've got Powell. Richardson is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Melly in at the four-man position. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Stolen by Brunson. The pass to Powell. To the middle. Brunson, good. Brunson's got his first points of the night.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Pass to Okongwu. Here's Herter. Richardson covering. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 5. And he makes good on the layup. Williams has got his first basket.
He is putting you in a bind because Lou Williams' passing ability sets up his scoring in the pick and roll.
Back to Brunson. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And the dunk by Powell.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's his first foul. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Alinari, he's checked in for Okongwu. DeAndre Hunter comes in for John Collins. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams. The Mavericks also with a sub. Marjanovic checked in for Dwight Powell. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Well,
wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. Rally, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Young against Brunson. To the paint. And stolen by Hunter. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Snell, that's good. Snell's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, we can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that two-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop. Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
Team on the rise, David. Thank you so much.
Well, let's remember, at 6'10", Gallinari is a threat from that distance. My goodness.
To the left wing. Pass to Melli. Brunson with it. Now here's Marjanovic. Gallinari covering. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really at the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Melli. Reddick comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Richardson. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And here's Young from the arc. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, Doncic's terrific floor vision in the open floor. He also understands how to be the guy to finish.
Young finds Capella. Back to Young. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 4.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Kleber from deep. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Gallinari. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. And that's 12 points for Luka Doncic. With 1 on the clock, and the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. And Gallinari, a guy who maybe... That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovic. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. 5 on the clock. Young finds Capella. Nice D from Porzingis. Mavericks trail by 4. The pass to Doncic. Dallas moving it around. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now, here is Young. Capella, the pass to Collins. And Young, here we go. Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 6-point game. Top of the key, Porzingis. Pass to Finney-Smith. Outside Hardaway. Over in the corner, Doncic. Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 points.
Boy, what a display of toughness from Kristaps Porzingis. He's a rock down low.
And Young, here we go. Outside Bogdanovic. Drills it from outside. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Doncic looking it over. Launches it. Rebound by the Hawks.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
A guy who just continues to earn more minutes. You know, Finney-Smith is tough, and Greg, he is effective.
He seems to become a better rebounder every year, more efficient. He'll take charges, commits hard fouls, and I don't think we've seen his ceiling. Finney-Smith is a guy you can win with.
Tony Snell's checked in for the Hawks. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Josh Richardson comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. J.J. Redick's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic. Here's Capella over Porzingis. Here's Young. The 19-footer is on the money.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
Richardson up top. Porzingis kicks to Richardson. Pass to Redick. Down low. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Richardson.
How about the vision from the young Latvian Porzingis, showing he really can read the floor and capitalize.
Young against Brunson. Young passes to Capella. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
Brunson finds Redick. Taken away by Williams. Passes it to Snell. Here's Herter. Brunson covering. And there's the pass to Capella. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Mavericks trail by 5. Pass to Porzingis. Basket counts. Porzingis has got 8.
Well, that's a strong finish right there. KP not afraid to attack the paint, scored through contact. Woo-hoo.
Williams against Brunson. Gallinari passes to Capella. Out to Gallinari. Back to Capella. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the Hawks. And then for Dallas. Marjanovic checked in for Porzingis. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Now here's Redick. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Williams against Doncic. Kicks it out to Richardson. No good. That would have tied it. The Hawks leading by 3. Powell with the steal. Doncic against Williams. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Hunter. Pass to Herter. From deep, Gallinari. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall.
I tell you, you've got to love the energy and effort by Powell right now.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The Hawks on top, up 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Tim Hardaway Jr. Maxi Kleber is out there with Cauley Stein. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward position.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And Young, here we go. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
As a scorer in every sense of the word, you know Danilo is thinking, let me finish and get to the foul line.
Mavericks making a switch here. Redick is checked in.
And Doris, when you just look at the numbers the last 2 seasons, Gallinari has been playing like an all-star.
Now, Greg, you were talking about 20 points per game, 6 rebounds, a couple of assists, and he began to shoot a higher volume of threes, which obviously sometimes leads to a little bit less efficiency. But not for Gallinari. He's actually improved his accuracy from the three-point line. Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Doncic against Young. Doncic passes to Redick. 6 to shoot. And it's Doncic missing. Atlanta leading by 6. Over to the left wing. And Young, here we go. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Cauley Stein, makes it off the glass. Cauley Stein's got his first bucket in this one.
Nice work inside by Cauley Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
Young passes to Hunter. Gallinari outside. Passes it to Hunter. Hawks passing it around. Lob pass. Whoa! And that's a rugged play.
That's straight toughness.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now, here's Doncic. Lock at 6. Redick passes to Cauley Stein.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
It's Young on the wing. The pass to Herter. There's the lob to the hoop. And it's Capella missing.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that. Doncic has been in this position many times. He makes it look easy.
And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Collins checked in for Atlanta. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Herter. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Porzingis is checked in for Maxi Kleber. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Hardaway. Richardson, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Mavericks trailed by 4. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Porzingis kicks to Brunson. A 3-pointer, no good.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Young outside. Lob pass to Capella. That one, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. Here's Hunter. Outside Collins. 58 seconds left in the game. Kicks it to Hunter. 5 to shoot. On its way from Young for 2. Collins controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Now here's Brunson. 34 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Porzingis. Collins with some nice D. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Bogdanovich, no luck.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Hunter, the pass to Capella. Right wing. Hunter kicks to Young. From deep three-point range. Off target with that shot. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. They didn't make it easy on themselves. Porzingis in the middle. Doncic out there with Hardaway. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Nuggets, we've got Gordon. He's out there with Porter. Rivers out there with Jokic. Tip-off goes to Denver. On the wing, Gordon. Denver passing it around. Porter finds Jokic. Puts it up from 12. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Jokic has got the first points of the night for Denver.
The playmaking of Jokic, so incredible. Creating this inverted offense. Bones, for your money, does it matter what position your best playmaker occupies?
I don't think so. And Jokic might be the secret sauce to that, and proving that from the center position, much like Arvydas Sabonis and Vlade Divac before him, can impact and also frustrate opposing defenses because you can't stop the center from making these kind of plays.
Now here is Hardaway, following the miss by Jokic. A pass to Porzingis.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Campazzo, guarded by Doncic. Outside, Porter. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Here's Hardaway. Off with the layup. Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Doncic with the block.
And not exactly quick off the floor, but Luka uses great anticipation to make defensive plays.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, Jokic being assertive now in the mid-range and has the touch to bury that kind of shot.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Back to Doncic. Here's Porzingis. Gordon with the defensive effort. And the foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul. Nuggets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Pass to Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
Doncic looking it over. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but didn't have any opportunity to play with up close. I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here is Howard after J.J. Redick hitting the 3. Now the pass to Millsap. Out to the wing. Pulls it up. Howard can't hit.
Well, I love when guys still use fundamentals to box out and rebound. He cleared his man out effectively on the box and then stepped towards the ball to grab it.
Mavericks have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Porzingis high post. 1:04 left in the first quarter. Here's Brunson. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Gordon, the pass to Howard. Gordon dishes to Green. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Billy Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Dallas is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Top of the key, Porzingis. Tipped away. Millsap with the steal. And now Millsap pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
They got to stay with Paul Millsap in transition. For a bigger guy, he does a good job of getting out wide.
The Mavericks trailing. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Howard against Brunson. Here's Cauley-Stein, a second chance effort. Millsap grabs the miss. Here's Gordon. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Gordon's got his second bucket tonight.
An underrated part, really, of being a sick athlete like Gordon, body control. Used it there to keep the form on his shot.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And that does it for the first quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, they've got Cauley-Stein. Richardson is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Melly in at the 4 slot.
An average shooter from deep, it's important that Doncic continues to work on this part of his game.
To the right side. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Millsap against Cauley-Stein. Just 5 on the clock. Millsap kicks to Morris. Denver needs to get off his shot. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Up again. Green with the rebound. Denver in the lead. Millsap finds Gordon. Howard with it. Millsap with it. Cauley-Stein defending. Green the pass to Morris. Back to Green. And the layup's good off the glass. Green's got his first 2 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Inside, here's Doncic. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And that's now 7 points for Luka Doncic.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. And the wide open shot from Morris. And Green is right there. Green's got his second basket.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Now here's Brunson. Here's Melly. But they recover it. Brunson the pass to Cauley-Stein. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, a 7-footer that has a bit of moxie. Willie Cauley-Stein loves to play rough down low.
To the middle. Green dishes to Millsap. 14 feet away. The shot will not fall. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. From deep, Richardson. No good that time. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Dwight Powell's checked in for the Mavericks. Brunson the pass to Powell. Hey, right there. Back to Brunson. It's Richardson on the wing. Passes it to Doncic. And that one drops. Doncic has got 9.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more. Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Burks is checked in. Campazzo, Burke covering. To the inside, Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Yeah, nice. Jokic just stepped up, had some poise there. The shot was under pressure, but I don't think he felt it.
And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, he said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Now here's Burke. Tight defense on him. Doncic outside. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Porter takes to Rivers. Campazzo, Burke covering. Powell with the steal. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Richardson. Richardson's got 3 assists in the game. Campazzo, Burke covering. Burke grabs the miss. 6 seconds left here in the second. On the wing, Hardaway takes the 3, connects from 3-point range. Hardaway has got the lead up to 6 now for Dallas.
Well, it's really important for Tim Hardaway Jr. to find some more consistency.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Mavericks.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He ended up with 15 points and 1 block. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the 3rd quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Porter is out there with Gordon, and it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Austin Rivers. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Powell. They get it back. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Richardson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Luka Doncic comes in for Jalen Brunson. Campazzo, guarded by Doncic. Jokic high post. Connects on the 17-footer. Jokic has got 8 points. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something that I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
And so here's Denver. After Tim Hardaway made that last 3-pointer. And that one's good by Porter.
And Porter's height and length around the basket is going to help him create opportunities to score.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Powell. And foul on the shot. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 5, and Howard has it in the corner. Jokic trying to free himself up. Howard misses. Mavericks leading by 9. And Burke has it in the corner. From deep, Jokic grabs the miss.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Rivers kicks to Howard. Jokic against Powell. Inside, Rivers. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jokic. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got his 6th rebound on the night. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. There's the triple. Bangs home the trifecta. Porzingis has got 5.
Well, that's a patented move, I think, for Porzingis. Excellent with the catch and shoot.
Left side, Gordon. From the wing. Gordon, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Brunson kicks to Porzingis. Dallas moving it around. Stolen by Gordon and pushing it up. Here's Denver. Rivers finds Morris. Back to Rivers. Now Howard. Morris right side. Pass to Gordon. Shot clock at 6. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Over in the corner, Porzingis. The pass to Powell. Now here's Burke. Launches a 3. And it's Rivers with the rebound.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Gordon, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Porzingis.
And the athleticism Gordon has poses so many problems for defenders, especially when he's looking to score from there.
Green, he's checked in for Monte Morris. And then for Dallas, Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Powell. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Trey Burke. And Doncic is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And here is Green after Tim Hardaway made that last 3-pointer.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Mavericks leading by 10. Now, here's Doncic. 15 points in the game. Hardaway with a wide-open look. And a miss there on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Dallas has gotten the 3-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And so it's Dallas with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Marjanovic is out there with Porzingis. Then there's J.J. Redick. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3 spot. At the elbow, Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
At 7-3, Porzingis with no trouble seeing over the defense. Excellent pass and a very unselfish play.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Campazzo. That 3 off the mark. Mavericks leading by 12. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Porzingis playing with some heart now, never giving up or into the defense, muscling through that difficult shot.
And a wide open look for Porter. Offline with his 3.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Pass to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Jokic is a big center, tough to contain close to the basket. That's a nice throwdown.
Doncic with it. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots the 3. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Here's Jokic. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for Porzingis. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Josh Richardson's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. Brunson scanning the floor. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Stolen by Rivers. Near the 3-point line, it's Porter. The rebound by Marjanovic.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Morris passes to Rivers. 6 on the shot clock. There's the pass to Jokic. Shoots over Marjanovic. And they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Denver making a switch here. McGee's checked in. Dallas also making some changes. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Marjanovic. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Mavericks.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Luka Doncic.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Richardson outside. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Rivers kicks to Porter. Morris passes to Porter. Powell with the steal. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Redick. Powell with it. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Outside for Redick. No good on the three. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Morris. Pass to Jokic. Porter with it. Shot to stop the run. That shot, no good. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This one was over well before. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony.